I'm back again. I had remembered a few other little things I wanted to say about the dynamics that I have experienced in and I've observed these dynamics in the conversation between an official explanationist and a truth seeker. And the official explanationist normally comes across during these discussions as positive. The charge is positive and hopeful and optimistic, and there is a confidence and a desire to be right. And the truth seeker is more often than not troubled and offers very little or no hope. And the charge, if you will, the overall charge is probably negative. And I don't know. I believe a large majority of truth seekers in these discussions, deep down inside, they don't want to be right. And I don't know if I do speak for a majority, but I could speak for myself. There is a long list of things that I hope I'm wrong about. Deep down inside, I truly hope that I'm wrong. I can honestly say I would love to wake up one morning and realize that these things I feel these are incorrect. That I was wrong, and I deal with that. It's the deep feeling. Now, on the surface, in a discussion, I definitely like to be right. I like it if a prediction I made comes true. If I make good discussion points, if I make a really good statement, and back it up. I enjoy all of that, and it is a good feeling. That part, and I think everybody does. Everybody in a discussion, they certainly enjoy being right, or correct. But the deep down feeling, I do not want to be right. Now, an official explanationist, I feel, wants to be right, and they at times have a lot riding on being right. Some conversations, they get kind of deep and involved, and there's topics that challenge everything. They challenge everything the official explanation has lived for and lived in. Institutions, currency, religion, government, order, politics, all of it sometimes is sort of on the table, and they have a deep desire to be correct. And more often than not, I've been in heated discussions, and there's a lot of us, and all that kind of thing. And more than once I've had it where maybe the person who owns the house, the host, will stand up and put an end to the conversation. But they usually say their piece first, but they want it to stop and move on as friends and just, end of conversation. And they very subtly declare victory first, but they want it to stop. And that again, this is that deep desire to be right. And I think that I don't know, it would do people good to keep in mind that there are some of us who question official explanations, etc., who deep down We really don't want to be right. I think that's everything I wanted to say right now, and maybe that's the end of it. I think I've covered all the dynamics that I detect in this never ending conversation. Okay, that's it.